Hey all you crafty people, we are back and I think this is turning out so adorable. I just love it. So we've got this part built, we've got the roof, I have my pieces of structure strips. There we go. I have my structure strips ready for putting the two pieces of the roof across the top together. And I put a double row or you know, I covered the whole thing with score tape as best as I could. And then I have two pieces for attaching the side of the roof to the front. Now, if you're not going to want to get into the inside of your house, then you would need two more of these to attach to this side. I am so sorry. I am going to have the back be able to open up because I won't do this on camera because I can't find one. And I know I've got 3 or 4 of them. The little lighting, the little miniature lights with the box. I want to be able to put the box in here and then run some lighting around. But I'm sorry to say I won't get that done because I can't find one, and I am not going up into the attic for Christmas stuff this time of year. Way too hot. We actually have a nice turbine-y thingy that keeps things, you know, moderately, but it's still hot. And plus I don't have any place to keep that stuff right now, so I'm not going there. But anyway, so that is an option if you guys want to do that. You can just leave this one, but that is one reason that this piece that goes across here with the roof, that is one reason that I really put the full score tape on there, so that, you know, it could do this flap up and flap down and still stay pretty, you know, pretty set. I may have to do something along the lines of placing something on the, see, when this goes like this, let me do it this way. When you've got your roof going like this, but you're not going to secure it down. So what I may have to do is put something right along the edges so that when this flap goes down, it actually is closing like a box with a raised lip around it. So it would just help keep it from moving. So I may have to do that. So we'll see as we get along. For this little section too, you're also going to need a tiny piece, 2 pieces of acetate we're going to put in front of the in the back of the window, so inside the house. So there's still some things we want to do before we put the roof on, because I just think a whole lot easier. Okay, so this is where I keep my little tidbits of acetate. I don't throw, you know me guys, I don't throw much away, and I think this piece will do both windows. That's about the smallest piece I have. I have this piece. Oh, that'll do one window. Do I have a smaller piece in there? Sorry I didn't get this part done, but it is kind of nice to see how people store different things, so I thought you might want to see. I think this is smaller than this one. Yeah, so I've got 2 pieces there that will work, but it's just a little baggie that seals, and I keep it right by my desk so I don't have to go hunting. I keep the bigger sheets someplace else because I don't use them that often. But the smaller sheets, you know, the tidbits. Okay, so I have already taken 1/8 of an inch score tape and scored all around both windows. So I am going to go ahead And oh, I think I'm leaking. Let me go ahead and get this one done. It does sound like I'm leaking. We have a open roof system on the top, and if it rains sideways, sometimes we get little leaks. I don't know. I don't know that I particularly like that system, but it does keep the whole house cooler. But okay, I'm just making sure that I've got a relatively clean piece, and I do. And this is going to have to be cut down a little bit. Now those little pieces I don't keep. Okay, and then we're just going to place this right down on that score tape to give us windows. Now I have had some times where I have taken markers and colored the sides like stained glass. So you could do something like that. And that would be fun. That would be really fun. You could even do, let's see, you could even do where you stamped something on it and glittered it in, or I've got a video on that, how you glitter on acetate. So fun and beautiful. You know, if you wanted to do something like that. But for me, I am just going to set these down right over the score tape. So now I have nice windows in there. Okay, I gotta check on my roof, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we've got our windows open, in, and I think I want to make some curtains that are going to go down over this. So I think I'm going to cut, about 2.5 inch pieces. And this is just a, yeah, it is. It's oh, good Lord, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It is one of those days. So, this is a crocheted lace. Thank you very much. That's what I was looking for. And so we're going to, I'm just going to take some Fabri-Tac. Let it get down here for me. And I'm going to put it across the top. And then I'm going to lay the back end out of the line. So we're just going to kind of, and then let's see how it looks. Okay. So you'll be able to, once it dries on the top, you'll be able to make it more open or less open. By playing around with how you glue the bottom together. Because I will go back and glue the bottom. Okay, so there's my windows with, I think it's cute. I will play around with the bottoms. I'm going to let the tops dry a little bit. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there's that one. Okay, I'm going to have to cut a little bit of this off because it's going to stick out the door, and I don't want that. So there I've got them. I think that looks nice. Okay, so we're just going to do the other one the same way. Just going to take a little bit of glue. Off to the sides. Okay. And let's see if those look the same. They do. Okay. Pull this down a little bit. Now I'm going to just cut off the little excess that's wanting to kind of hang past the closed door here. Alright, so now if you want to glue down the sides, you can. I don't think it's necessary since the top and the bottom are glued down, but I would not glue them down onto the window because then you're going to be able to see the glue. So there we go. So that's done. So now let's go ahead. And I think first I want to put these together. No, let's see. Yeah, this is the way it's going to go. I don't know that I burnished this down, so let's do that. Now let's see if we can get both of these off. Here we go. Okay, so I want to do this. I'm going to line this up with the edge. And of course I want it centered because I left a little bit on both sides room for this. Okay, so it's not a piece from here to here. There's about 1/8 of an inch on both sides, so that we, maybe not this side, but I'm going to create that 1/8 of an inch. There we go. Okay. Now let's get these two off. And then I'm just going to close them like that. So we are ready. Haha! Put this down on our house. Yes. Okay, so now I'm just going to flip it like this. And we want to make sure we're even on both sides. And I have the okay, something like that. I have the window and door side down, and this is the back of the house here, because I'm going to only glue down the front part of the house, because this one, remember, is going to be able to open and close, because I do want to be able to put things in it. And I'm not really sure that I am going to be able to do this so that you can see what I'm doing. And I do apologize for that. I guess I could flip that open and you'd be able to, oh, all of a sudden I got the hiccups. And you will be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take off both sides. And this is one time that I'm probably going to put glue on my tape, because I need to be able to move this around and get it just where I want it before I glue it down. Because the sides are kind of going in up at the top. And I don't know why it's doing that. It's just a little bit, but so I am just going to make it easier on myself. So yeah, I am just literally putting the Fabri-Tac all over the place. Now, if you want to do hot glue, you can do hot glue to tack it down, and then put your, not quite straight either. There's that. Okay, so I think I want this right about here. And you're not going to be putting this on the outside, so it is kind of nice to be having both pieces done. Another thing that probably should have been done prior to gluing this down was painting it. I'll use a brush, it'll be fine, but probably a whole lot easier painting without without all of that fuss. And actually, for the downside of it, not really even necessary. I would actually say not really even necessary. But if you want this to be a family heirloom, which I think you put, you put this kind of work into it, and the products and all of that you're using, there's no reason why this can't stay and be used year after year. Pretty cool. If I do say so myself. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. All right. Okay. We are raining, which means we have no internet. We have, it's just that thing. We have nothing. Now that needs to come down a little bit. There we go. There we go. I had to get that a little flatter. Now I did get this. There is just a little piece that is sticking out from the top. And so I'm just going to get that cut off. And now I need to stick this all back again. Okay, here we go. Let's get that to stick. See, that's another problem with putting glue on your sticky tape, is then your sticky tape just isn't making any actual meeting unless you really burnish it down. So, burnishing. There we go. Okay. And of course, once we get weight on this, it's going to be just fine. And of course, I'm not going to do this until after we get everything done, but then you'll have your, probably ought to build it on this side. And then this will be able to come up as high. Yeah, so we'll build this on this side. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. And then the little short piece here. And there we go. So, that is that on the build. And again, if you're going to want this down, then I would just flip it around this way, windows and door up, and then do 2 more of your structure strips down there, and then you will have everything glued down. But again, I know that I'm going to want to get in there and turn my lighting on and off, be able to change batteries and that type of thing, because I will put lights all around. I think it'll be really cute. There might even be 2 strings, because some of those lighting strings are kind of short. I know I pick them up at Hobby Lobby. I've picked them up at Michael's or Joann's, and you can also sometimes get them at the Dollar Tree. Yeah. So, just keep your eyes out. And then the only other thing is, let's see what mine is. Mine is 7 by 10 1/4. And this is what I'm going to put my house on. Of course, you can make it as large to make the yard as exciting as you want. You can make this into a Christmas fairy house, gingerbread house. I mean, you know, whatever you want, really. But next time we come back, I am going to decorate this with you. I might have some things done. I still have to figure out what I'm going to put on my roof. And I think that I'm going to probably using white spackle. I think, hold on, I think that's what it's called. Let me see here. Oh, it's not there. It is, I actually don't remember where I put it. What else is new, right? I might have even given it to my husband to take back out to his shop until I was ready to use it. But I know it's around here somewhere. So I will have it next time. But probably most of this is going to be covered with the spackle. So it looks like there's snow. And then I'm going to be using other things to actually decorate the snow on the roof. All right, guys. Love you much. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, don't forget, check out hashtag Christmas in July 2022 projects. And, you know, you can see what everybody's doing. It's really quite exciting to see all of the goodies. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey, all all you crafty people, I just wanted to give you not the final, but where we're at with this and what I'm going to do with it. So I have where I have my lid opened like this, and we went over how if you don't want that. And I've got my base. I don't think, I'm going to keep it fairly small base because I don't have large areas that I can put this in. I pulled these out. This was a belt, a metal belt. Well, to me it looks like a fence. So I'm probably going to make a fence around the edge of this. I don't know for sure yet, but that's what I'm thinking. So, and one of them I'll make some kind of makeshift gate. So there's that. And then just to show you, I'm not going to decorate this on with you guys because that's going to take me a long time. And I don't really have that kind of time to dedicate to this because I'm working on so many other projects. And as you all know, I'm going to get my surgery. So I'm just blah. But I picked this little sign I had, came off of something that says Peace on Earth. I think I'm going to make it look a little more Christmassy with something or other. I've got a little Santa Claus here. I've got these are just plastic, which I don't use, but I got as a freebie from something. So I pulled these out because I thought, well, I could take some wire and do them, and you know they'll be cute on this. I got 3 wooden white balls from a necklace that I had taken apart. And so I'm going to make a snowman. So I got some sticks, whoops, and a hat. I'm probably going to have to make it larger because yeah, I'll have to get larger beads if I'm going to use that hat because that hat's pretty big. So I got that, and I'm going to work on something that'll be the carrot and the coal, probably just some beads or something. I pulled out some of these to hang maybe off the side of the building. I have a little deer to put up with Santa Claus. So, you know, if I end up doing that, just some, for the walkway, I have more if I want them, but just some peppermint sticks. I used some wood, that really soft balsa wood. And I cut 2 pieces from the balsa wood to put underneath the windows for window boxes. And then I'm going to use one of the small squares, and I'm going to cut it in half. And it is the same width. I will make it the same width when I cut it in half of this, so it will be support for the window shelf. And then I can put, like I got a little bottle here that says peace on it. And, you know, I can put things like that on there. I can do like some of these hanging off the edge or something like that, or put that around the windows. So anyway, I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this, but hopefully before the end of July you will see this. If not, I will certainly post to the hashtag when I get it done so you guys can see what all I did. And I'm really sorry that I'm not really finishing this up with you, but I think, you know, I got you through all the hard part. You can decorate it as you see fit, whatever's going to work in your house, and, you know, bring the kids along. I'm going to use, like, kitchen spackle stuff, you know, and I'm going to droop it down. You can certainly use candies if you want. Of course, that would be me making, you know, some icing or something. You could use the candies, just not allow them to eat them. But, you know, it's whatever. If you got those little red and white peppermints, they would look adorable on here, you know. So, yeah. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to kind of let you know where I was with that. Thank you so much for watching, and I've got more coming up for Christmas. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Remember to do the hashtag Christmas in July, not Christmas in December, Christmas in July 2022 project, and you will find all kinds of fun stuff. Bye!